In life, as an individual, there are so many things that you need to balance together. Today, I'll be having a conversation with one of my very good friends. She goes by the name Busola Oradugba, popularly known as Empress Blash. And together we'll be having this conversation titled, which one should come first? Should it be career or should it be marriage? This is one topic that is very interesting. It's packed. And together we'll be sharing our opinion regarding this topic. If you're interested, you know what to do. You need to keep on watching. Welcome back, guys. We're talking about marriage and career. Like, which one should come first, Busola? Like, which one?
Okay, so for someone like me, from childhood, I've always known that I just want to be a career woman, and I'm going to be happily married. So before you judge me, I'm going to be happily married. You heard?
Yes.
But I believe there's a place of balance. But before we even get to the place of balance, for someone like me, I've seen a lot of young ladies, a lot of young promising ladies who are supposed to be doing well career-wise. Right. But at some point, the decision of getting married really derailed them. And now they are left with maybe just kids in the house. They don't do any other thing. They don't have any business. They don't have any career they are pursuing again. So I think that before you consider marriage or career, there are some questions you need to ask yourself as an individual before you choose. I mean, nobody is perfect,
Definitely.
So I think there are some questions you need to ask yourself before you say, okay, I'm going for marriage and I'm going for career. So for someone like me, the question I'm going to ask myself is, okay, fine, because I love to be a career woman, where am I in my career journey? Okay, now I'm currently rounding off my master's program. But I still have another goal after now. So now, if I'm going to choose marriage at this point, it's not a bad thing. But am I going to be able to balance the two
together?
You understand? So I think those are the questions everyone should ask themselves before they choose. What do I want in life? I mean, what do you want for your career? What do you want for your marriage? Even parenting later on, what do you want? So by the time you decide all of these things, that would really influence your decision. It will inform your decision rather of which one to choose first. That's that for me.
Yeah, definitely. And I also agree, with the fact that as an individual, you need to know what you want out of life. Because if you don't know what you want, everything will look like it. It's just like when all of us were in a bus. Let's say we are going somewhere. Let's say we are going to the island. We are going to EI, and I'm going to Ikoyi. You are going to EI, or someone is going to. Let's say someone is going to Yanokwaja or some other person. Like we are all
inside the bus.
Where it's going at all. And another thing is that as we're all going towards that journey, all of us are not going to the same thing, except if maybe both of us now we work in the same organization, then we are going together. But if we have different places that we're going to, we are not going to go together. And that is one thing with life. Because somebody is getting married or because another person is pursuing career does not mean that you should also follow the same route. You need to know what works for you. Because it's when you know what works for you and when you know who you are, that's when you're going to tackle it, and that's when you know the right approach to really go about it as an individual. Because the truth is, oftentimes it's always like as a lady, like you're done with school, the next thing is I want to get married. I want to do this, I want to do that. Nobody is saying that marriage is wrong. As a matter of fact, it is a blessing. It is beautiful. When done in the right way, it is beautiful. It is like we cannot even wait to get married and all of that. But just like what Busola said, like there should be a place, for balance. Like you need to know what you want out of life as well. I feel that's very important.
Yes, I agree. So now, just what you said, that imagine we are all going to Yanokwaja from Ikoyi. So now, for someone who doesn't know where they are going, it is possible for another person to really influence them that let's stop at Ikoyi together.
You understand?
See, we're coming from here. Let's really branch at Ikoyi. Let's really do some stuff at Ikoyi. The thing is, if you don't really know what you want in life, by the time you see your friends getting married, all of a sudden, sometimes it causes depression because all of your friends that you had goals together. For someone like me, in 2015, there was a guy that was asking me out. And he told me we were going to get married in 2020. In 2015, I was in 200 level. And I was like, what? 2020, long. I cannot wait. So now look at it. This is 2022. I'm still single. Oh my God. So now the point I'm trying to make is, if you don't really know what you want and be determined, everything or everybody will be able to persuade you to, oh yeah, go and get married.
You understand?
Oh yeah, go and do that one. So if you know what you want though, your career, you know that this is what I want. So it doesn't matter what everyone is doing around me. If you know what you want, you're determined. You've already set target for yourself. It doesn't matter what is going on around you. This is where me am going. For someone like me, even if everybody get married in the world, my dear, if I'm not ready, I can't be moved. That's just for me. I can't be, is it pressure from boyfriend or from parents or from friends? No, I'm never moved because number one, I know where I'm going. I'm fully aware. I'm self-aware of where I want to be.
And another thing, there's this platform that I belong to on WhatsApp group. And yesterday we were having a conversation, and I had to anchor the program. And it was about common mistakes single women they make before getting married. And people had to bring out their own opinions, say what they feel about it. And there are two major things that I could pick out from that conversation. Number one is pressure. Pressure from family, pressure from friends. You see, there'll be a time whereby the pressure will be too much.
Sure.
Like you will not even know how to go about it, especially when the pressure is coming, from friends, from family actually. So they mentioned two things, which is pressure, and then the second thing that they mentioned was the competition. Like my friends are married.
I mean,
I also want to trend on what's it called, on Instagram. I want my wedding pictures to be all over and all of that. None of that is wrong. It is not wrong. So far you know what you want. Just like what we were saying, some people will tell you that what I want right now is marriage. If that is what you want, there is no problem about it.
I mean, with full force, go for it, darling.
Go for it. But make sure you have a sense of purpose. Know what you want out of life.
And you're going for the right reasons.
Yes.
Right reasons. The most right reasons. Yeah, so that even as you go into the marriage, your marriage will excel now. Because you're fully prepared, you have equipped yourself fully to say, okay, fine, this is what I want. Not because it was pressure that pursued you into that marriage. And that would normally show the difference between marriages.
Yes.
Some people, they are doing well in their marriage. They have this A-flyer marriage. Their marriage is parenting, marriage and everything is doing well. And some other people, they are struggling kind of. Not because the person that is doing well is perfect, but because there are some principles they've already mastered.
Another thing that people also need to know is the fact that it's a place of investing and building yourself up. Because the truth is, even if you decide that at the end of the day I'm going to choose marriage, or at the end of the day I'm going to choose career, how are you investing in yourself? How prepared are you? Because the truth is, everybody is not going to be a 95%. Hello.
Even this career we're talking about, it could be your business. So
you understand?
It could be your business now.
Sure, you get. So you just need to know what you really want out of life, and then you need to invest in it. Read as much books that you need to read. Because the truth is, you see people, that they are so successful in their career, but you see when it comes to their marriage, it's not like that. And that is because people put so much energy, you want to study a 4-year course and all of that. Even after school
to get married.
After school too, you can also go for maybe law school, or you go to school of journalism and all of that, and you're just so good at it. If only we can also put all those things,
same energy into preparing for marriage,
or even into preparing for our career too. So my point exactly is, no matter what you want to choose, just make sure that you're prepared, and then you know that at the end of the day, if you are to look back, you're not going to be sad, or you're not going to regret any decision that you make.
And just like you said, that investing in oneself before getting married, or even before anyone you are choosing, we women, we are always at the receiving end. When you want to give birth, it is you that will still take the maternity leave and go and stay at home and be taking care of the child. And once you are done, you are still back to work. So why not Kuku do well? Be an A-flyer career woman, and be A-flyer married woman too, and business person too. We can always balance these things with the grace of the Holy Spirit, with the grace of God. But before you can talk about balance, that means you have really, really done something for yourself. What do you want to balance, my dear?
Exactly.
What are you balancing? If you have not mastered some principles. After all, this life is about principles.
It's what you sow is what you're going to reap. You cannot sow orange and then you're expecting to reap banana.
So whatever you have sown to yourself will determine the kind of people you attract. When it comes to mentors, when it comes to relationships, even friendships generally.
Yeah, definitely. I also agree with that. And then there's also this thing that I would like to also say, because the truth is, no matter how carefully we prepare for something, life will still happen. No matter how carefully we prepare for it. But there's still something that we still need to like have, you know, as an individual, especially even I think for men too, right? And it comes in a place of you choosing someone that you want to get married to. Whether you want to get married to, I don't know, anybody, but you really need to know, okay, fine, can this person support me? Can this person, will this person be strong enough for this
to
journey?
Support your dreams,
to support
even
my
as
dreams.
a married woman.
You understand? Can this person carry this dream? Because the truth is, some dreams are actually so big, and you need someone who can actually have that capacity. So I feel this is one thing that we also need to look at. So, you know, being single, now that you're not yet married, the person that you want to get married to, you know, your goals, your dreams, your aspiration, can the person carry it? You know, can the person, is the person strong enough, you know, to carry your dreams for you? You understand? Because at the end of the day, that's why you see that some women or some men are actually not doing well, maybe in their career or in their marriage, and that is because the person that they get married to does not have the capacity, you know, to support that dream. So
they're just stagnant, kind of. What you just said now reminded me of one of my colleagues that I interviewed, and she said something that I really love. She said that for her, she got married at a very tender age, but there's one person that has been pushing her, and that is her husband. So now somebody is saying that.
Women are like that.
Of course, my dear. Yes, now.
Like
of course, a lot of women are like that actually. So now look at her. If she had not gotten married to this man, maybe where she is now career-wise, maybe she will not be there. Because now somebody is saying, oh yeah, take this form, oh yeah, take that form, oh yeah, take this professional qualification, oh yeah, take this online certification. There are some men that would normally push it. But if you have not discovered yourself to know what you really want, if you see that kind of man, you will not recognize him. This one is always disturbing me.
At least we've gotten BSc, we've got HND,
we've got master.
Which one is PhD?
Yes. Now look at Ellen Paul. So for Ellen Paul, the person that has been driving her to do more is her husband. Now she went to go and pick her PhD form because of her husband. I think her husband was doing the second PhD that time or something. She said it in one of the interviews like that. Because of her husband, she wants to do more.
So you can have it all.
Of course,
it's possible.
Of course, because
you have one doesn't mean that you will not have another one, which is because you have your career doesn't mean that you cannot have your marriage. Because you have your marriage doesn't mean you cannot have your career. You can have everything together.
Yes, and I think we have been focusing so much on only the women because I mean the reason for this video is because I've seen a lot of women. They are helpless kind of, and it used to pain me. That, I mean, why should they live that way? Why should they let go of their dreams because of marriage? But for our men out there too, you can actually do better too. You have a particular lady you want to marry. Fine, if you are saying you are ready now, you see that say you are ready, you better be ready to support the girl too. I mean, you are saying, okay, fine, immediately after school, I want to get married to this girl. She has not saved, she's not even working. Now all of a sudden, you get married to her, she starts to have kids. She's telling you she wants to look for a job. You say no, she cannot look for a job. You don't want your wife to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am, to someone. But when it is time to take full responsibilities, a part of you is reluctant. You're like, please, you have come again. I mean, do I have to pay for everything? No, my dear, you have to pay for everything. You are the one that made your decision. So for me, that's how I see. So for the men out there, we're talking to men and women. Women do better. If it's career for you, please, don't enter marriage and go and be lamenting. We don't want that, and that's why we're shooting this video. If this career for you, go for your career to an extent, build something
where there should be a balance.
Yes.
Because I've also heard a situation whereby some people will just be like, career.
No,
and then you're not
35.
That's what they're chasing from your village. You're not chasing yourself.
Yes, I agree with what you just said.
My what's saying now, see that swing like that, my enemies are after me. They are not after you. You are the one that is after yourself.
Okay, so
there should be a place.
Yes, I agree with what you just said. That's a place of balance.
Yes. So guys, thank you so much. It's been an amazing one, right? Like it's been so great, so fantastic. And that if you've enjoyed this video, which I know that they should have, please give me like
a few things already.
Give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comment section down below as well. Which one do you go for? You know, could it be marriage? Could it be career?
And why are you choosing?
Exactly.
The one you're choosing?
And why are you choosing that?
Why? It's the why that is very important.
It's very important.
And lastly, before we go, my dear, so I would like to tell everyone, ladies, be prayerful. A woman that prays is powerful.
Yes.
That's what I know. So with all this career, with all this marriage, you have decided to choose. You have to back everything up with prayer.
Yes. Everything happens.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Yes, and before we go,
okay.
Please make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Busola Oradugba, Bimbol Media.
Yes, we're going to put a link to it in the description, so please check out our channels, right? And we'll see you in another video.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye, guys.